The US Mint has unveiled the design candidates for the 2027 American Liberty Program, and the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee has made its recommendations. The series has always pushed boundaries, reimagining liberty in bold, modern ways since 2015. Every 2 years, the Mint invites artists to capture what liberty means today, and 2027's designs are some of the most creative yet. So, what did the committee see? What stood out? And which designs are now one step away from becoming the next high-relief masterpiece? Let's break down the designs, beginning with the obverse. The Mint's artists didn't hold back this year. Every design took liberty in a completely different direction. The first sketches show liberty calm and unshaken, her gaze steady, her drapery flowing. It feels timeless, almost like something out of St. Gordon's studio. That same quiet strength carved into gold. Next, Liberty wears a crown of spikes and laurels, her hair flowing in every direction. It's confidence in motion, strength and grace caught in a single frame, a fusion of both power and grace. Then there's Liberty walking hand in hand with a young girl, both carrying the American flag. The girl's torch glows between them, a literal passing of freedom from one generation towards the next. A more abstract take shows a butterfly mid-transformation, its wings shaping Liberty herself. It's not about power, it's about change, the moment before something takes flight. Another artist takes us into the future, Liberty standing before the Earth itself. It's Liberty on a global scale, framed by stars and the sense that freedom belongs to everyone, everywhere. One design leaves humanity behind completely. Pegasus, the winged horse of myth, rising through the clouds. A reminder that liberty isn't just an idea, it's imagination given form. Then comes the grey wolf of Yellowstone, one hunted to extinction, now thriving once again. It's the natural world reclaiming balance. Liberty as restoration, not just rebellion. A young Liberty appears next, bright-eyed, confident, and full of momentum. In one version, she's crowned with a garland of flowers, soft and natural, Liberty blooming in its gentlest form. In the other, her hair flows with cascading stars, luminous and defiant, Liberty reaching upward, radiant and unstoppable. Both designs capture the same idea from different angles, both as living, breathing forces always looking forward. It's the spirit of renewal, a belief that freedom always begins with optimism. From there, a bold contrast. Liberty with a shaved head and a leather jacket. She's modern, fearless, and unapologetically American. Freedom, not as a symbol, but an attitude instead. 3 variations on this design were submitted, the latter 2 adding tattoos to Liberty's shaven head and neck in addition to her nose ring. The torch of enlightenment appears on her neck in both instances, with the first adding a laurel sprig to her head as a symbol of peace and victory, and the third variation swapping out the latter for a defiant, bold eagle. This is liberty exemplified as freedom of expression. Another returns to tradition, liberty crowned with olive branches, holding a fasces for unity and a cornucopia for abundance. It's classic and deliberate. Unity and prosperity in perfect balance. Some designs show liberty in the land itself. Open skies, endless horizons, and the quiet reminder that freedom is rooted in the space we have. Liberty reflected in the beauty and openness of the American landscape. This design shows a crowned liberty stepping forward, olive branch in one hand a sword in the other. She desires peace, but is not naive about what it takes to protect it. Then a design filled with symbolism, a mother bird teaching her chicks to fly, a gentle metaphor for liberty as guidance, patience, and growth. Sometimes freedom is the moment you let go. A poetic take on exploration and freedom. Liberty expressed as a ship sailing through the stars, wooden hull glowing in the night sky. The spirit of exploration always moving forward into the unknown. Then comes a striking Art Nouveau-inspired image. Liberty holding a torch in one hand and an olive branch in the other. Sunlight blazing behind her. The composition feels balanced yet powerful. Light and peace. Strength and serenity brought together in a single radiant figure. Finally, Liberty above the clouds, bathed in sunlight, wearing a Liberty cap and draped in what seems to be the American flag. It's freedom as ascension, a vision of hope rising higher than fear. But of course, no Liberty coin is complete without her counterpart, the American eagle. And the reverse designs this year are just as bold. The first design shows an adult eagle tending its eaglets in the nest. It's gentle but powerful. Freedom, not as conquest, but as care, nurturing the next generation to soar higher. Next up, a bold, stylized eagle faces us head-on. The lines are sharp and geometric, modern and assertive, a contemporary take on the national symbol, staring straight into the future. Then we see something rooted in tradition and symbolism, a form-line design blending eagle and raven, sun and moon. The two creatures share space, their contrast showing balance, wisdom, and duality in harmony. The eagle represents strength and nobility, while the raven symbolizes cleverness. Their combined traits maintain balance. A different take shows a bold eagle looking up into the starry night, the moon glowing above its head. A moment of quiet dignity and wonder, where strength meets curiosity and reflection. Then a close-up of an eagle mid-flight. Feathers stretched wide, every muscle alive with motion. Its freedom captured in an instant, raw and unstoppable. Another design connects the two sides of the coin. An eagle perched on Liberty's outstretched hand. Its unity made literal, human courage and natural power working in union. Some artists looked into history. One eagle inspired by Adolf Weinmann's sculpture from Old Penn Station in New York. The bird stands noble and watchful, framed by soft laurels, timeless elegance with an architectural edge. One scene returns us to the nest, two parent eagles tending their young. It's continuity and care, a reminder that liberty endures only when it's protected and passed on, that it takes both strength and nurturing care to protect the future. Another design adds a touch of myth. An eagle swooping low, clutching an olive branch and a snake. Peace and adversity intertwined. A powerful metaphor for resilience through challenge. Then a simple, striking image. A bald eagle perched on a high rock. Wings slightly open, alert but calm. It's the embodiment of vigilance and balance. Classic strength without aggression. The final design submitted is strongly reminiscent of the Apollo 11 mission patch or the Eisenhower dollar reverse design, a familiar echo of American achievement. Each of these reverses capture a different side of liberty, nurturing, fierce, wise, and watchful. But only one pairing of Liberty and the eagle would rise to the top. After discussions and careful scoring, the CCAC made its choice. Out of the 7 visions of Liberty and 8 eagles, 2 designs stood above all. For the obverse, they chose design 16, and for the reverse, design candidate 11. Together, the 2 designs tell a single story. Liberty guiding the light forward, and the eagle stands guard behind her. Hope and vigilance. Ideals that feel as relevant now as ever. The motion passed with 9 in favor, 1 opposed, and 1 abstaining. A strong consensus that these 2 designs best represent the American spirit for 2027. Next, the Mint will present the CCAC's recommendations to the Secretary of the Treasury for final approval. If chosen, these images will be struck in 24-karat gold and fine silver, the next chapter in the American Liberty series, and a lasting reflection of who we are, what we aspire to be, and liberty still lighting the way. But let me know, do you agree with the recommendations? Or is there a design that you would prefer to see instead? For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching, keep collecting, and have a fantastic day.